Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make some potato and chorizo fried quesadillas. So in case you guys want to learn how to make this easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with the ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need 4 cups of instant corn masa flour, a half a cup of all-purpose flour, 3 1/4 cups of warm water, 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 4 cups of your preference of cheese, 3 small potatoes, 3 chipotle chiles in adobo sauce, 1/4 of a white onion, 8 ounces of your preference of chorizo, canola oil, salt, and pepper. So these are our ingredients. Now let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to start by peeling our potatoes. This one salió feita. So just peel all your potatoes. Alright, so once you have your potatoes, we're going to rinse them and we're going to place them in a small saucepan with water. We're going to boil them for about 30 minutes or until our potatoes are soft. Alright, so once your potatoes are nice and soft, we're going to remove them from the stove and drain the water. Now we're just going to smash them like as if we're making mashed potatoes. And your stove is off by now. Okay, so once they're nicely smashed, we're going to set them to the side and start working on the rest of our ingredients. So now we're just going to chop our onion. Chop your onion to small pieces. Okay, so once your onions are chopped, we're going to set them to the side. And now we're going to chop our chipotle peppers. So you can use gloves for this part. And then for the chipotle peppers, if you don't want it to be very spicy, you can always add 1 or 2. That's gonna be optional, up to you. For me, 3 is fine. My kids still eat it and they still enjoy it. Alrighty, so once we have our onion and chipotle peppers cut, we're going to start working on the rest. Alright, so in a small frying pan, we're going to set it on medium-high heat and we're just going to wait for that to heat up and then we're going to place our chorizo. Alright, so once it's hot enough, we're going to add our chorizo. And here I'm using chorizo sausage. And here I'm using chorizo sausage. Like as mentioned, you can use your preference of chorizo. So we're just going to break it down. And we're just going to cook it for a few minutes or until we have all of our chorizo broken down. Alright, so once that's done, we're going to add our onions. And we're going to cook our onions for 5 minutes or until they're translucent. Smells so good. Alright, so once our onions are fully cooked, we're going to add our potato. And our chipotle peppers. Now we're just going to mix it all together. And then at this point you want to add some salt and pepper to your liking. I'm not going to add too much just because the chorizo already has salt. Okay. Just keep mixing it all together until it's all nice combined. And at this point, you can turn off your stove. Alright, so once you have everything nicely combined together, this is what it should look like. So now we're just going to set it to the side and start working on our dough. Alright, so in a large mixing bowl, we're going to add our corn masa, our flour, our baking powder, half a tablespoon of salt. Mix it all together. And then we're going to add our vegetable oil and just mix it all together until it's nicely mixed with the masa. Alright, so once that's mixed, we're going to slowly add our water. Slowly, she pours the whole cup.
Cookie, man. Look at the Timmy.
Mixing your wet masa with the dry masa, so like that it can all get combined. So your masa needs to be nice and soft. So you're gonna know once your masa is done, once you're able to make little balls together and they don't fall apart. Okay? So it's kind of like your tortillas.
Yeah, Mom, but it's not.
It is. This is how you make tortillas too.
No.
Okay. So that should be fine. So now we are ready to start making our quesadillas.
Sauce.
Alrighty guys, so once we have everything ready, we're ready to make our quesadillas. So now, using our tortillera, we're going to grab 2 pieces of parchment paper. And now we're just going to grab a small amount of dough, probably like the size of a golf ball, just like that. And now we're just going to roll it in between our hands to create a small ball. Okay, so once you have it like that, we're going to place it in the center of the tortillera. And we're going to cover it with the other piece of parchment paper. Smash it a little. Close it. And smash. Okay, now open it. Remove the paper. And now we're going to stuff it with cheese. And the cheese and the filling, it all depends on how much you want to add. Alright, so depending on how much cheese you want to add, that's the amount that you're going to place on your tortilla. And I'm going to add about 2 spoons of my potato and chorizo mixture. And just spread it evenly like that. And now we're just going to close it like that. So just close it. And then at this point, we can start getting our oil ready. Alright, so we're going to set our stove on medium heat. In a medium-sized frying pan, we're going to fill it up halfway with our oil. So now we're just going to wait for that to get hot. Alright, so my quesadillas are ready. Usually, you know, I'll be working as I fry them, but this is what they look like, and depending, you know, on how much you stuff them, it depends on how much stuff you're gonna have left, if you have anything left. And also, depending on how big you make them, you can make about 12 to 15 quesadillas. Alright, so once our oil is hot, we're going to place our quesadillas. Just like that. And we're going to cook them until they're golden brown. And I have a kitchen towel ready here. Just so like that we can drain all the excess oil. And of course, you can always put them in the comal if you don't want to drown them with oil. So it should only take about a couple minutes for the quesadilla to be fully cooked. So once they look like this, we can take them out. To place my other two in here. And while those are cooking, I'm going to grab my quesadilla. So I'm just going to grab my quesadilla and open it. And sometimes you'll be able to just open it, but just to make sure, I like to go with the knife and just cut it open like that. See? Because of course we have to stuff them with all the rest of the delicious toppings. So now we're just going to repeat the process until we don't have any quesadillas left to fry. Alrighty guys, so once they're all fried, they're all done and we are ready to enjoy them. Okay, so now we are ready to stuff them, or you can always just enjoy it like that. But I like to stuff mine with lettuce. Place your lettuce in there. Tomatoes.
Yeah, tomatoes.
Your queso fresco. Crema. And more chile. So this is just chipotle. But honestly, you do not need a salsa because they are delicious already. But just like that, this is how I like to eat mine. And now I am ready. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part.
The taste test.
Yes, we are ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers.
Oh, oh, oh,
Mmm. Eat it.
oh, oh.
It's hot. Mmm.
Oh,
Seriously, super delicious.
oh, oh, oh,
Where are you going?
oh.
That's good? Okay, well, you gotta stand up. Anyways, you guys, seriously, they're super delicious, super easy to make. And you know, if you don't want to spend the extra time making the tortilla, you can always use just, you know, the store-bought tortillas. But honestly, it's so worth the extra minute that you're spending making the dough. Super delicious and yeah, super easy to make.
What? No.
Can never go wrong with this quesadillas. Alright guys, and there you have it. Super easy and delicious potato and chorizo fried quesadillas. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, no. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami.